Hello, happy Sunday, everybody. We're live.
So yesterday I was driving the truck, and I was rear into somebody, literally stopped, looked up and saw. I was like, the front end was lit. I'm pretty sure was almost touching.
Sending your hair away.
And Bradley looks up at me. He was like, "What the fuck, babe?" And I was like, "We didn't hit it.
We just got close." It's a close shave. Let's hope they don't back her up anyway.
I'm not as talented as I used to. I can't multitask and drive, apparently. Like, is your son scolding?
Oh, cool. Cool. You wanted to keep a goddamn feather from out of the lake. He says, they always leave me feathers. I always throw them out the fucking head. And they'll be like, well, I haven't got a feather. I'm like, it's flew away.
Huh? What?
Because he's scared to go on vacation.
What?
Because he doesn't know how the kitchen's going to handle him not being in.
Yeah.
He's like, when people call in, he has to cover them most of the time.
I'll be like, "You keep that right?"
Is that why you didn't want that? Did you tell them that's why you didn't want the position?
Well, no, see, the thing is I'm not the assistant manager. I'm a sous chef.
I know you're a sous chef, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you didn't want the manager position, was because you didn't want to have to fill in for the motherfuckers not showing up.
Well, you know, kind of figured I'd end up having to fill in.
What up, Troy?
You're home in about a bit.
Yes, God. They're needing it.
Did somebody else call me?
No.
How's Elizabeth doing?
Yeah, he's leaving for the day
Because he knows you're coming.
because I'm about to be there.
Yeah.
He's telling me that he cooked, same cook to serve the raw chicken.
Yeah.
Slow as fuck, which I understand. It only goes one speed. He's consistent.
Did you tell him that you had
Consistently fucking slow.
you had the same coworkers over at Mawikwa? Did you tell him that you had the same coworkers over at Mawikwa? Slow, undercooking food.
Everywhere.
Just hanging out, relaxing.
That's slow. I mean, Isabel was slow, but at least she, half-assed it okay when it came to serving.
So she's doing all right then.
Elizabeth only messed up once.
Well, that's good. You gotta expect him to mess up every now and
At least she made
What did I say? Did I say Elizabeth?
No. She asked it.
then. I was asking how she's doing over there.
Oh, she's doing good.
Good
She
afternoon,
stays
Corey.
on task.
She just made peanut butter and jelly with Texas toast.
Yeah, I gave her a call about that. I was like, did you make these peanut butter and jellies? She was like, yeah. I was like, and you use the fucking Texas toast? She was like, it was the bread that was there. There was two people that watched me do it, and they didn't say shit. And I was like,
Not the Texas toast.
like these motherfuckers. Don't fuck with them. For future reference, don't fuck with my Texas toast. I got a resident here that constantly, for every meal, wants French toast. So I have to make it every single
And
day
that's why the
for
bread
every
is there.
single meal that I
And that's why the Texas toast is out.
all the time. And we only get one box. So when you start making sandwiches with it, sometimes we've been making like 10 sandwiches at a time.
That's gonna be me at the nursing home. French toast, please.
I'm gonna want.
They do that
breakfast all
because
the
they
time.
won't eat their food. If you eat what they put in front of you, they won't. They'll fucking. But if you don't eat what they put in front of you, then they'll start like putting it on your ticket that you won't eat shit. And then you gotta send them breakfast items if they ask for it, which I can't blame that shit.
Who doesn't love breakfast anytime?
Yeah, breakfast is the best meal anyway.
Hey, I'm in the middle of the cornfields, Corey. Where are you at?
You see children of the corn?
Children of the corn.
If you think about it, this feeds all the animals that we eat. So therefore, we are all children of the corn.
I'm hungry and bored. I'm taking my son to work, and then I'm going to the grocery stores. Alexa's tagging along with us, so you can talk to Alexa all day today.
It's fucked up because everybody knows you as Alexa.
They do.
And more people know you as Alexa than people that know you as your name.
She is.
I was watching this video
What
about
up, Rab?
these
Coughing
babies,
in
these
the
new
house.
babies, like this new generation of babies, and they like are terrified of Alexa or Google. Because like these parents are like, "Hey Alexa," and like, these kids would be like, "This," like they like crown down, like because it freaks them out that the computer is talking to them. The little British boy, he was like,
Not yet, April. I have not eaten anything yet.
He was so cute.
I had my coffee and my joint.
He was terrible.
That's what I've had today. Coffee and
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it probably doesn't help that you use it to turn on lights
Right.
and all sorts of stuff.
Freaks them out.
Hey Alexa, where do bad children go when they cry?
Well, Henry keeps telling us about this supposedly trailer that starts in the maintenance guy that we can fit into temporarily until we buy a house. But every time we go to talk to this guy, he's never. It's kind of a dead end.
I'm in Illinois. Beck is here with me in Illinois. April's here in Illinois. We're all in Illinois. With the eye about. Good afternoon. Happy birthday, Gene. I didn't get to see you to tell you.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
I hope it was a good one. Seatbelts kill lives, sir. I will not wear a seatbelt, Loto. I'm a short person. I don't have the little seatbelt thing to pull it down. It goes to my neckline. If I get to a wreck, it's going to chop my head off. I say no to seatbelts. They kill people just as much as they save.
It's about 50-50.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Just depends on the accident.
If I'm gonna go flying. I'm gonna be a bird. Far away, far away. Wish I was a bird so I could fly far, far away.
Speaking of cars and flying, how's that kid?
Oh, not good.
Okay. Doesn't look like it.
No. I think it's day 23, 22, 23, and they were able to take him off of the induction meds to keep him from being induced under the coma. But the MRI or CAT scan or whatever they did, it
No brain activity.
it didn't come back very good. So they're just asking for prayers right now. I guess they're having a family royal bad owl. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, because the mom's been on dope all the kids' life, and grandma raised them, and I watched her do it. I was hanging out with grandma and working with grandma while she was raising them kids. They were hanging out with my kids when she was raising them kids, and apparently they're going to let the mother make decisions
Oh no.
on his life, and grandma is miserable about it because she feels she was the one that raised them. And the mom's still doing dope, actively doing dope. Like, and they're going to let her make the decisions on this kid's life. You know what I mean? Like, I get where she's coming from, but she has never legally, that I'm aware of. What? I'm not. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know. I don't bring you to work here. How am I supposed to know? I don't bring you to work here. Back it up a little bit more. Not in the grass area. Hello, Star. A seatbelt decapitated my best friend when I was 16 years old, sir, ma'am, person. And he was my size, 5 foot when it happened. And I've been this way since then, and I'm not changing my mind. It's not a misinterpretation when it's happened in real life. See you later, have fun at work, make me some money. Don't forget to smile. I know he
His
is.
neck turned red.
He hates it when I do that shit. What do you mean? Shut up, Mom. Shut up. It embarrassed me.
That's right. Yesterday, it was pouring ass rain, and I had my umbrella, and I was like, "Here, take my umbrella." He's like, "I'm not taking that gay ass thing." I said, "What makes it gay?" He said, "Purple." I was like, "You had your work shirt purple."
Right.
He's like, "That's different." I said, "No, it's not." I was like, "Take the umbrella." I was like, "Otherwise, you're gonna look like a drowned rat." He's like, "You're right." He took the umbrella.
The seatbelt decapitated him, and the engine landed on his lap. So, from the age of 16, I've decided, well, he was 16, I was 21. But from that point on, I decided I wasn't going to wear a seatbelt. And I've never been in an accident like that. Like, the only accidents I get in are with fucking four-legged animals. If you don't like watching, there's a scroll button. If it bothers you that much. I don't want to trigger nobody. Y'all can scroll on if you get triggered. There are trigger warnings in my videos. It was a very high-speed crash. It sure was. It sure the fuck was. They thought it was me for 10 hours or so. They thought that I was the passenger that was decapitated, and they thought my ex-husband was the driver, and that was not the case. Or not the driver, but the other person that had died in the car. It's crazy because the boy that died in the car had long blonde hair, and I had blonde hair at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that died was shaved bald, and my ex-husband was bald, so they thought that they were us for like I don't know. It had to be in like 8 to 10 hours because it happened about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was going on double E over in Missouri, how it turns real quick and curves, and he overcorrected on the curve and ran into the building and then ricocheted off the building and slammed underneath a semi trailer.
Ooh, man.
Killed 2 of them instantly. One of them died 2 years later. The other one got a broken legs, had 2 broken legs. That's the one she keeps talking about.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the.
And the driver, my best friend, just had a broken wrist, and that was it. And what I don't understand is when that accident happened over there, he was handcuffed to the bed to go straight to jail after everything was said and done. But the kid that was driving this car with this young kid in there was drunk, going 120 miles an hour, and was out of the hospital and uptown the next day asking people to buy him alcohol because he's underage.
Oh.
Yeah. Wrong turn. Hey, Colin. So I'm a bit confused on why Illinois police did not handcuff this. And I feel sorry for the mother. I know the mother very well. I've worked with her. His mom is an amazing person. But this kid has caused havoc with his vehicle for the last, since he got his driver's license. I mean, 2 years ago, he took out the electrical box behind County Market from driving recklessly. He's had the cops called on him for reckless driving over the last 2 years. And he wasn't never handcuffed to the bed to go to jail. He was never taken to jail. That's attempted vehicular manslaughter. But they're not even they haven't even picked him up to put him in jail.
Yeah, in Missouri, you'd have to be sitting in jail.
Right. In Missouri, boy, you're in jail as soon as the fucking shit, as soon as they file a report. But over here, this young kid's out running free. I feel bad for his mom, but this kid needs to learn a fucking lesson somehow. He's the reason why we have certain laws and regulations about certain things. He's a prime example.
They don't have Boydmans anymore. I used to love that.
Went out of business. I'm surprised Shoe Sensation's still in. Look at all these motherfucking Sunday goddamn shoppers. This is bullshit. Ain't got nowhere to freaking park. What the fuck ever. No, it was a belt. They said it was a seatbelt. The engine was just in his lap. Your ex was in a car that flipped upside down and he had to put a seatbelt. And had he put a seatbelt on, he would have died. I would have been tried as an adult and sentenced to life. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why Illinois doesn't have him incarcerated. He should be sitting in county jail awaiting his trials. I know he's a young kid, but it's not his first go around.
You would think something traumatic like that would definitely not make you want to just get out and try to alcohol again.
So the car that was wrecked with my best friend that killed those people was set up right across the street from my high school. So I had to look at it every day. Every fucking day I had to be reminded of what happened. Every fucking day. Talk about fucking mental abuse. That's fucking mental abuse right there. They stuck it right at the corner. So we had to, in my last couple of hours of classes, they were facing that. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was very traumatic for me. I didn't want to go to school because of that. I went to the principal's office every day bitching and complaining about it. They said it was for lessons to be learned. Really? Because that's a little traumatic for me because everybody thought I was driving that car most of the night up until an hour before. And we took him to the truck stop and fed him a pot full of coffee. And then we drove let him drive the 3 miles to his house. And he drove perfectly fine. And then he ended up going back to the party.
Those shorts are a little too tight there, buddy.
To go pick up. Yeah. Yeah.
Captain Underpants.
And he pulls him up to tighten him up. What the fuck? I don't know what I was talking about.
Sorry, that just got me too. I was like, whoa. Big old macho dude.
All right, guys, I gotta jump down and go grocery shopping. I'll come back live whenever I'm done. I'll see y'all later.